day 80 consistency. Seeing yourself outgrow the old you is a blessing. It's not always obvious in the moment, but when you take a second and look back, you can truly see how beautiful and how much of a blessing it truly is. You can look back at all the missed opportunities, the shortcomings, all the self-doubts, all the mistakes, all the no's, all the rejections, all the times you felt distraught, destined for destitute, like your worst and most vulnerable moments are beautiful. Like you see that how they shaped you. You see how you overcame it and still won in spite of. And it's funny because you can kind of see and start to sense and grow, or I guess you get to, you see a sense of who you are. That's how you truly get to know who you are, because who you are today is everything that you've been through. And the things you go through are for a purpose. They shape who you are today. They're part of your character building. They're part of your journey, is who you are, is your person, is your name. You are what you've been through. And it's a beautiful thing because it shapes us. And a lot of people shy away from that, but you get to look at all the moments that you grew and you did overcome, and looking back at your old self and be like, man, I really grew from the time I was that age to that age, or from that season to that season. And when you learn to appreciate that and be grateful for everything that you've been through, good and bad, that's when life really starts to get good. That's when you really start to appreciate the finer things in life, the little things in life, and know that, man, everything truly does happen for a reason. The hard part of that is we never realize that in the moment, in that bad time, we don't realize that this is for the better. This is for the better good. Something good is coming out of this. And even the good stuff, we think that good moment was too short, but it was the right length of time. It was the right season. It was the right, time frame. And I just think it's too hard for us to accept it in the moment. But it's not for us to accept in the moment. It's for us to live in the moment, be present in the moment, and then appreciate looking back and cherishing those memories, but still dreaming and hoping to be better. And that as you hope and dream today, 10 years from now, you'll look back 10 years ago, which is today, and appreciate everything, the same journey. And then once again, you'll appreciate how much you grew, how much you overcame. And that's just the journey of life, is living in the moment, being present, but being able to look back and laugh, look back and appreciate where you came from before, and appreciate and be grateful for everything that happened, good, bad, ugly, and all the uncertain times. And know that that is your life, and that your life is beautiful, and your life is meant to be lived. Your life is not to go through the motions. Your life is not to hope, wish, never being present. And then you blink, you're 80 years old, and you look back and you can't remember the last 50 years. You can't remember the last 70 years because you wished it away. You hoped it away. You never lived it. You never embraced it. Even the hard times, that's still part of you never embraced it. And that's still part of your life. And I think too many times we just forget that. And that's the beautiful thing. That's the life. That's the life worth living. That's the life worth telling stories about. That's the life that you loved hearing your grandma and grandpa talk about. It wasn't all sunshine and happiness and good things. It was World War II, the Iraq War, Vietnam War, recessions, bad times, them seeing deaths of loved ones and friends. Like, not to be morbid, but that's life too. But we have to appreciate the good and bad and get through it. So I hope this makes sense. I hope you learn to appreciate your life. I hope you learn to live in the moment. I hope you learn to look back and see how blessed you are for the times you outgrew who you are today and in the past, and who you'll be in 5 years, and looking back at yourself today, and so much more. So I hope you appreciate it. I hope you have patience. I hope you have gratitude. I hope you're thankful, all that, all of the above. And I wish you peace and blessings on the journey.